fantasy world you would love to live in. Farnia Village, a brand new cozy life RPG just launched on Kickstarter. But why is this title so important? It is the new passion project from the people behind Rune Factory 3 and 4. So of course, as a big Rune Factory fan myself, my eyes lit up the moment I heard about it. But what makes this title so special? And what do we know about it so far? Let's have a look at it together. So Farnia Village is both an action-adventure and a life simulation, and as such it comes as no surprise that we are getting the full package of farming and battling, but the aim is to live and simulate our very own virtual life. So yes, and there is romance, and many of us in our community are total suckers for that. But the biggest promise here is the world itself, a fantasy setting that is designed to make us want to live in it, including endgame content that stays engaging even after the main story is over. As the protagonist with no memory, we are welcomed to a brand new village to explore. If that sounds familiar, you are absolutely right. It is a very Rune Factory. Since we come empty-handed and need to rely on our new friendly neighbors, we also immediately have some debt to pay off. It looks like we've got two protagonists to choose from, a more feminine version and a masculine one, and at the moment it is not known whether they will be customizable or not. Of course, we've got farming in this game. We manage and tend to our farm plots while dealing with varying weather. And then there is the adventure part. We will explore mysterious ruins that lie beyond the town, and we fight monsters. And what makes it special is that those caves actually change shape every time we enter. And not only that, we, the protagonist, might also shapeshift depending on our environment. That alone already sounds really exciting. If you enjoy the cozier elements, there will also be a crafting system with recipes to learn for cooking and blacksmithing. And there will be seasonal festivals to participate in, including a classic fireworks festival, and we also get the option to propose brand new events to the town. For every Rune Factory fan, monster taming is something that simply can't be missing. So I am happy to see that we can befriend our little companions, and they will also help us during our adventures. But let's get to the part that I am the most interested in. Characters seem to show different behavior and have unique daily routines depending on their personalities. And we are encouraged to go out, interact, and form bonds with them, whether that is through gift giving or simply hanging out together. And the devs even suggest we should try paying them a visit early in the morning to wake them up, or spend the evening with a night owl. Of course, the villagers are also meant to be part of our adventure. We can take them with us on our explorations, and they will have special quests for us as we grow closer. And yes, there will be romance as well as marriage, and possibly even an option to have children, but a bit more to that later. First, let's look at our cast of romanceables so far. We've got Kaguya, the cocky free spirit, Sam, the blunt and hot-headed blacksmith, Lambta, an earnest demon and shop clerk, the friendly Erika, who runs the bento shop, and Aliasm, the enigmatic shopkeeper. Keep in mind, the current sprite designs are still in development and don't reflect the final quality, so everything you see are still rough sketches and it will change more in the future. Personally, I'm already loving the character art, but I'm also curious about the other characters that have been teased, and I'd love to hear more about their personalities in general. But what do you think so far? I have a few hopes and concerns. First off, you need to know that this team is fairly small. That means the overall scope might be smaller as well, which could actually be a good thing if it's done right and polished. The game is still in the works, but I really hope the English translation will improve a little bit. The writing and character depth will, in my opinion, make or break such an immersive life sim because they are what give the world its heart and personality. And honestly, I'm really wishing for story branching and consequences to our actions. This is something that's been lightly teased but not confirmed with lines like these. And perhaps by the end of your journey, Tales will speak of you as a hero or a dark lord. Who knows? It is tough to stand out in the farming life sim genre nowadays, but a great writing and world building could absolutely win me over. Rune Factory 4's story and writing have often been praised, so I have high hopes for this one, and I'm genuinely looking forward to seeing how the Rune Factory team brings a fresh take to the genre. If you'd like to support the project, Farnia Village is live on Kickstarter right now. The dev team includes Manabe Shinichi, the director who was the main programmer for Rune Factory 3 and the director for Rune Factory 4, and Takanori Tsuji, the writer behind Rune Factory 3 and 4. They've also brought in several artists, including one who worked on Atelier Yumia. So the initial lineup sounds really promising, and clearly I am not the only one who thinks so, since their Kickstarter goal has already been reached. There are still several stretch goals left though. One of the most interesting one for me is the son and daughter model for our protagonist's future family. I think elements like those are always pretty fun in life sims, and I hope they can really make it happen. That said, the director is handling everything himself, from coding to animating to the UI, so if we're going to see the game, it might take some patience. Currently, Alpha Access seems to launch around September 2027, while the standard game keys are listed for 2028. But the good news is that Farnia Village is likely coming to both PC and the Switch One. So if you are a fan of cozy slow life RPGs and maybe a Rune Factory fan too, I can only recommend you to subscribe. I'd be really happy to have you here, and I will try to feed you new updates. But that's it from me. Have a wonderful day and take care. And lastly, I would like to thank my lovely members: Danny, MJ, Ty, Liana, Faye, Alex, and Katie.